Good morning, guys. Am I audible? Am I audible or not?
Yes, sir.
So listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, I'm not going to completely discuss everything. I'll give you the outline, the procedure, and the final answer. If at all you have solved that problem in the exam and you have got the right answer, fine. If not, you have any doubts in the procedure, then ask, then I'll go into detail. Okay. So the first question is integral of sine of x minus a divided by sine x. So this can be written as something like this. Integral of sine x cos a minus cos x sine a, the whole divided by sine x dx. Right. So if you split the sine x and write for each term, you will get cos a minus integral of sine a, integral of sine a cot x dx. Okay, here you will have dx. So cos a you can take it out, integral of dx is x minus sine a you can take it out, integral of cot x is log of mod sine x plus c. So this is the required answer. Okay. So integral of e power root x dx. So put root x is equal to t, which implies 1 by 2 root x dx is equal to dt. That is one way. Or since you don't have a 2 root x in the problem, what we can do is we can square on both the sides. We'll say x is equal to t square, which implies dx is equal to 2t dt. Okay, so integral of the question will change as e power, in the place of root x I can write it as t, into in the place of dx I can write it as 2t dt. So 2 if I take it out, t into integral of integral of t into e power t dt. So 2 into what is the first function into integral of second function minus integral of derivative of first function into integral of second function dt. So this will be 2 into t e power t minus e power t plus c. So if I take the e power t outside, I'll get t minus 1 plus c. So the answer will be 2e root power x into root of x minus 1 plus constant. Okay. Next one. So integral of secant square x root x divided by root x. So wherever root x is in the denominator and you have a root x in the numerator also, you need to take root x as t and then differentiate it. So 1 by 2 root x dx is equal to dt. So if I take 2 to the other side, dx by root x is equal to 2 dt. So integral of secant square t into dt, into 2 dt will be the value. So if you take the 2 outside, 2 into integral of secant square t dt will give us 2 into secant square t is going to be tan t plus c. Right? That is 2 into tan of root x plus c. Next. Solve the following, solve the initial value problem. Okay. Dy by dx is equal to 2 e power x y cube. So you can clearly use variable separables. So dy divided by y cube is equal to 2 e power x dx. So integrate on both the sides. What is integral of 1 by y cube? What is integral of minus 1 by y cube? It is minus 1 divided by 2y square. This is equal to 2 into e power x plus c. Okay, they have clearly mentioned in the problem that x is equal to 0, y is equal to half. Right, x is equal to 1 minute. I'm getting a call, just a minute. Okay, so when you put x is equal to 0 here, then minus 1 by 2 into y square is 1 by 4 is equal to 2 plus c. So this will go 2 times, which implies c is equal to minus 4. So when c is equal to minus 4, substitute it here, you will get minus 1 by 2y square is equal to 2 e power x minus 4. So take 2y square to the other side. Minus 1 is equal to 4y square e power x minus 8y square. So if I take 4y square outside, then I'll get e power x minus 2 is equal to minus 1. So 4y square into 2 minus e power x is equal to plus 1. This will be the required solution. Okay, next. Show that the lines are, so show that the points are collinear. So when the points are collinear, DRs are in same proportion and DCs are same. Okay. So DR of AB is how much? 1, 2, minus 4. Okay. DR of BC is how much? 2, minus 4, minus 4. DR of AC is how much? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 8. So if you observe, the ratio DRs of AB is equal to
Sir, DR of BC is minus 2, minus 4, minus 6.
Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, sir.
No, sir, minus 4.
Minus 4. Then they should be in same proportion. No? Minus 2, minus 4, minus 4. Okay. AB is correct. DRs of AC. AC is minus 1, minus 2, minus 8. Correct only. Then they should be in the same proportion. Okay. Let's try it. I don't know why it is not working. It should work. Okay. We'll do it with another method. So can we write the equation of line through AB? So what is the equation of line through AB? It is.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. I have a question. For this question, I found that I felt that it was not collinear, or the points. When I did it,
Yeah, I
I
think that is
I double checked my. Okay.
I think it is not collinear because the values are not coming. There is a mistake in the numbers. Because this itself should have worked. They are not collinear actually. Because see, I repeat, DRs of AB is how much? 1, 2, minus 4. There is no mistake, no? So DRs of BC is equal to minus 2, minus 4, minus 4. This should actually come out as plus 8. Only then they are collinear. Actually, I think there is a mistake in the question. Let me check the solution. So x minus 2 divided by 3 minus 2, 2 minus 0, minus, so there's minus 1, 2, minus 4. Substituting 1 minus 2 and minus 5. 1 minus 2 and minus 5.
Sir, minus 5 minus 3 is minus 8, sir. Minus 8 divided by minus 4 would be plus 2. It's that
Where
statement
is it?
in the solution, sir.
Where is it?
1 minus 2 by 1
This one,
is
no.
minus 1. Yeah. So that is
This is
actually not
wrong.
equal. Yeah.
This is wrong. So this question is wrong actually. Okay, we'll get marks for it. But see, keeping the marks factor aside, did you guys understand that whenever a question is asked based on collinearity, you need to take the direction ratios and you need to prove that they're in the same proportion. If you take direction cosines, they should exactly be the same. Okay, if at all you know this, well and good. If not, please make a note of it. So you'll get marks for it. So you can add 2 marks to this problem for whatever you have got. Okay, next. So there is a pair of dice which is thrown. Find the probability of getting 7 as sum if it is known that the second die always exhibits an odd number. So this is a conditional probability. Okay, let A be an event where the sum is 7. So sum is 7 means what will be the value of A? 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 4, 3, 5, 2, and 6, 1. It's just the reverse order, right? So total number of elements in A is how much it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, right? So B is equal to exhibits, the second die always exhibits an odd number. So what we will do is we'll write all the possibilities where the second set is showing odd numbers. So starting with 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 5, 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 5, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 3, 5, 5, 6, 1, 6, 3, 6, 5. So how many elements are there, guys? 1, there are 3. So till 6 means it should be 18. Right. So number of elements in set B is equal to 18. Now what are they asking? Probability of A given B. You should get the sum of both the dice together as 7. At the same time, you need to ensure that the second die is showing an odd number. So that is probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. So for probability of A intersection B, I can write the number of elements in A intersection B divided by the number of sample space divided by N of B divided by N of S. Okay. So what are the number of elements that are common in both B and A? I can say 2, 5, 4, 3, and 6, 1. That's it. So it is going to be 3 out of 36 divided by number of elements in B is 18 out of the number of elements in sample space is 36. Cancel both. Answer will be 3 divided by 18. Or it is going to be 1 divided by 6. See, if at all you don't know this step, right, what you can do is you can find the number of elements as intersection between A and B and then write as 3 divided by 18 directly. Because according to conditional probability, the one in the denominator is considered as the sample space. So it is 1 divided by 6. Okay, next. How to solve this? So once I look at this, right, I get this idea. Integral of A to B, f of x dx is equal to integral of A to B, f of A plus B minus x dx. But if I do that, right, here sin x will become cos x will become sin x, and the denominator will remain the same. So there is no point in doing it. Instead, what we can do is, we can take the integral of this as t. That is, I can take sin x minus cos x as t. So when I do this, right, then I'll get cos x plus sin x of dx as dt. So integral of pi by 6 to pi by 3, cos x plus sin x is dt divided by, how to solve this root sin x. So what we can do is, this is there, no, square it. Sin x minus cos x the whole square is equal to t square, which implies 1 minus 2 sin x cos x, that is 1 minus sin 2x is equal to t square, which implies sin 2x is equal to t square minus 1. So it becomes dt divided by root of t square minus 1. Similarly, we need to change the limits as well. So what will happen to the limits? These are not the limit values. When x is equal to pi by 6, that is a lower limit. When x is equal to pi by 6, then sin x minus cos x would have given you what? Half minus root 3 by 2. So 1 minus root 3 divided by 2. Similarly, when x is equal to pi by 3, it would have given you root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. So 1 minus root 3 by 2 or root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. Right? That's it. Now I hope you guys can solve it. One minute. There is a mistake here. Sin 2x will go this side, t square. So it is 1 minus t square. So it is not t square minus 1. It is 1 minus t square. Any doubt till this step? Is everyone clear with what I did? So beyond this, the problem is easy. So 1 by root of a square, 1 minus x square. It is nothing but sin inverse of t. From where you substitute the lower limit and the upper limit. Right? So you will get it as sin inverse of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2 minus sin inverse of 1 minus root 3 divided by 2. Correct? So this will become sin inverse of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. If I take minus sign outside, then sin inverse of 1 minus root 3 by 2 is the same as sin inverse of minus of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. But what is sin inverse of minus x? It is minus sin inverse x. So this will become plus sin inverse of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. So when you add both, answer will come out as 2 sin inverse of root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. Okay. So this is the answer. So moving on to the next one. Find the area of the region bounded by the line x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 is a line parallel to y-axis, and y square is equal to 8x is a rightward parabola. So when you take both these things together, x is equal to 2. So this point is 2, 0, and this is the curve y square is equal to 8x. So this point will be, I don't need it, right? Just take the integral. So what will be the answer? Integral of 0 to 2 2 root 2x, that is root 8x is 2 root 2x dx. So if I take that 2 root 2 outside, oh sorry, root x is there. 2 root 2 outside, integral of 0 to 2 root x dx. So it will be 2 root 2 into x power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 or 2 by 3 into that value. So 0 to 2, substitute the limits. 3 by 2, I'll take it outside. So 4 root 2 divided by 3 into 2 power 3 by 2 minus 0. So 2 power 3 by 2, I can write it as 4 root 2 by 3 into 2 cube. Or else I can write as 2 into root 2. So root 2 into root 2 is going to give us 2. So 4 into 2 is 8. 8 into 2 is 16. Eight, 16, yeah, 16 by 3 square units. But this is not the final answer. The 16 by 3 square units is this area. You need to find the bottom area also. So the total area is equal to 2 into 16 by 3 square units. So which will give you 32 by 3 square units. Okay. Next. Solve the initial value problem. Xy minus y square into dx minus x square dy is equal to 0. Okay, this is a differential equation. And y of 1 is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1, y is also equal to 1. So 1 comma 1 is going to be the ordered pair. So what kind of an equation is this? Xy, y square, x square. So what equation is this, guys? So this is a homogeneous equation. So if that is the case, I can put y is equal to vx and then proceed. Right. So first we will rearrange it. Xy minus y square is equal to x square into dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to x plus x into dv by dx plus v, or v plus x into dv by dx. So x into, in the place of y, I can substitute vx minus v square x square is equal to x square into v plus x into dv by dx. So if you observe, x square gets cancelled. So v minus v square is equal to v plus x into dv by dx. So this v and v will also get cancelled. Now variables, separables, dx divided by x is equal to minus dv divided by v, which implies ln x is equal to minus ln v plus, I can take it as c. Now they have given, we know that v is equal to y by x. So ln x is equal to minus ln of y by x plus c. But they have told x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. So put it ln 1 is equal to minus ln 1 plus c. Oh, sorry, there is a mistake here. There's v square, right? Sorry, I skipped a step. So 1 by v square. Then this will be, so what is integral of minus 1 by v square? It is 1 by v plus c. Okay. So ln x is equal to x by y plus c, which implies ln 1 is equal to 1 plus c. Ln 1 is a 0. So c will be equal to minus 1. C will be equal to minus 1. Take this and substitute it here. So ln x, or you can put it here itself. Ln x is equal to x by y minus 1. So that will be the required solution. So find the direction cosines of the line given. So what is given? So whenever they give you the equation of line, indirectly what is given to you? So whenever a line equation is given to you, what is the information given to you? So one is they have given you the direction ratios of the line, and they have given you the point through which the line would pass. Okay, but here the question is find the direction cosine. So what is the dr of the line that is given? 2, 6, and 6. So what will be the dc of line? 2 divided by square root of 2 square plus 6 square plus 6 square. 6 divided by root of 2 square plus 6 square plus 6 square. 6 divided by root of 2 square plus 6 square plus 6 square. That's it. So answer will be 6 square 36 plus 36. One minute. Listen. So what is the general equation of line? X minus x1 divided by a is equal to y minus y1 divided by b is equal to z minus z1 divided by c. Correct? If that is the case, a, b, c will be their direction ratios. Now the question is, if you observe this, is it in the standard form? If you observe, it is actually not in the standard form. So it is our job to convert it to the standard form. So x plus 2 by 2 is okay. Is equal to, I need to take the 2 outside and write it as y minus 7 by 2 by 3 is equal to z minus 5 divided by minus 6. Now comes the drs of this line. That is 2, 3, minus 6. Okay. Then what is going to be the dc of the line? It will be 2 divided by square root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square, comma 3 divided by square root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square, comma minus 6 divided by root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square. So 2 divided by 4 plus 9, 13, 13 plus 36 is 49. So 2 by 7, 3 by 7, minus 6 by 7. These are going to be the direction cosines of the line. That is what they asked. Find the vector equation of the line that is passing through the point 1, 2, 3 and parallel to the given line. It's very simple. So x minus x1, that is x plus 1 divided by the direction ratio of the line itself, 2, is equal to y minus 2 divided by 3 is equal to z minus 5 divided by minus 6. So this will be the equation. Sorry, z minus 3. Clear? Next. Find the equation of the plane passing through the line of intersection of the planes 2x plus y minus z is equal to 3 and 5x plus 3y plus 4z plus 9 is equal to 0 and parallel to the given line. So how to solve this, guys? What is the equation of plane? What is the equation of plane through the intersection of two other planes? What is it? It is P1 plus lambda P2 is equal to 0 and pi1 plus lambda pi2 is equal to 0. So they have given the plane equation. So 2x plus y minus z minus 3 plus lambda times 5x minus 3y plus 4z plus 9 is equal to 0. Right. So what will be the equation of the new plane? It will be 2 plus 5 lambda times x plus 1 minus 3 lambda times y minus plus I can write it as 4 lambda minus 1 times z minus 3 plus 9 lambda is equal to 0. Okay, this is the new equation of plane. Now 2 plus 5 lambda, 1 minus 3 lambda, 4 lambda minus 1 are what? What are they? They are the direction ratios of normal to the new plane. Okay. And similarly, this plane is parallel to this line. So if you observe, if this is the plane, new plane, the line is something like this, and the normal of the plane is something like this. So we know the DRs of normal, and we know the DRs of the line, right? When this is going to be the scenario, what is the relation between the direction ratios of two perpendicular lines? Since line is perpendicular, since line is perpendicular to the plane, what can I say? 2 plus 5 lambda into the direction ratio of this 2 plus 1 minus 3 lambda into 4 plus 4 lambda minus 1 into 5 is equal to 0. 4 plus 10 lambda plus 4 minus 12 lambda plus 20 minus 20 lambda minus 5 is equal to 0. 8 minus 5 is 3. So 20 minus 12 is 8. 8 plus this is 18 lambda is equal to 0. So which implies lambda is equal to minus 1 by 6. So when lambda is minus 1 by 6, take it back and substitute it in the plane equation. So you substitute it here. So when you do this, right, you will get the answer as 7x minus plus 9y minus 10z minus 27 is equal to 0. So this will be the required equation of plane. Clear? Next, the card from a deck of 52 playing cards is lost. From the remaining cards of the pack, 3 cards were drawn at random without replacement and are found to be all spades. Find the probability of the lost card being a spade. How to solve this? So let's take the first event according to the condition they have given. Lost card is spade. Okay. Similarly, I will take another event of the lost card is not a spade. Okay. Then we will define an event A, which is like 3 cards are drawn at random. Sorry, 3 cards drawn are spades. So what are they asking? Probability of A given E1 is equal to, according to Bayes' theorem, what is it? It is probability of E1 into probability of A given E1 divided, sorry. Sorry, I made a mistake. It is a probability of E1 given A that they are asking. What is the probability that it is a lost card? and you're drawing three cards. Okay, probability of E1 into probability of A given E1 divided by probability of E2 into probability of A given E2 plus probability of E1, E2 into probability of A given E2. Okay. So what is the probability of E1? So what is the last card being a spade? So how many spades are there in a deck of cards? It's a last warning from how many?
13.
13 out of 52. So what is the probability of it? It is 1 by 4. Similarly, what is the probability of E2? E2 is lost card is not a spade. Then how many are there? 13 are going to be spade. Then 39 are going to be non-spade cards. That is going to be 3 divided by 4 divisible by 13. Now the question is, what is the probability of A given E1? So what is the probability that 3 cards drawn are spades and the lost card is a spade card? How do you calculate it?
Sir, sir, is it 1 by 4 divided by 3 by 4?
No. That is not the case. Think about it. No? This is the trickiest part. If you're able to crack this, only you'll be able to solve the problem. It is not that simple. See, what is the meaning of probability of A given E1? Probability that 3 cards are drawn and you know that they are spades. But what does E1 tell? E1 tell while you're drawing those 3 cards, right? You already know that the card is one of the spades is lost. So how many spades do you, or how many spades are there in this card? In the deck, there are only 12 spades now. So out of the 12, you're choosing 3 divided by how many are there? Actually, 51 cards are there. Out of them, you're choosing 3. So this is going to be a number. Okay. Similarly, what is the probability of A given E2? Think about it. So probability of A given E2 is, now you're choosing 3 cards and you know the fact that the lost card is not a spade card. So you still have 13 cards in the deck. So out of the 13 available spades, there is a probability of you choosing 3 divided by 51 C3 because one card is already lost. Right? So this is going to give you a number. If you take all these values and substitute it in this equation, you will get the final answer as 10 divided by 49. Okay, this is the probability. Okay, so this is the trickiest part and this is very, very, very important. Okay. Next. So 3 machines, E1, E2, and E3 in a certain factory produced 50%, 25%, and 25% respectively of the total daily output of electric tubes. It is known that 4% of the tubes produced, one each of machines E1 and E2 are defective. Okay, and 5% of those produced on E3 are defective. If one tube is picked at random from a day's production, calculate the probability that it is a defective piece. How to solve this? So how to solve this, guys?
Sir,
Tell me.
actually, I used a method, but it was wrong. I'm not able to understand where I went wrong. So can
Okay.
you just? So what
Okay,
I
what?
had, so for the first one, I calculated. I got the answer as 17 by 400.
Okay.
Well, basically what I did is I considered the number of tubes, the number of electric tubes produced in a day as X, and I
Okay.
calculated the number of defective tubes produced in a day. And
Okay. You took the fractional part and then solved it. Is that right?
yeah,
Okay. See, I would like to tell you one logic here. Bayes theorem, right?
yes,
When do you
sir.
apply? When do you apply? Like if you
I
look at a
used
particular.
Bayes theorem in the second problem, sir. But I felt that it was not necessary for the first one.
Okay.
Because if I consider the number of tubes produced in a day as X, so 50% of X is 50% of X would be the number of tubes produced by machine E1, and out of
Okay.
that 4% would be 4% of 50% of X would be the number of defective tubes. So
Okay.
so the top part it would be 4% of 50% of X plus
4% of then what is the number you got? 4% of 50% of expense.
no, then you have to add it up, E1, E2, E3, you have to calculate individually. Then I divided it by X. So I got the
Okay.
answer as 17 by 400.
17 by 400. That is right only, no?
Oh, okay, because, I think second problem was wrong.
17 by 400 is right. What you did is right.
Okay.
Second, maybe in the second one you got. So calculate the probability that the defective tube was produced by machine even. Here the condition is implemented.
Okay.
What you
So
got is
for the second one, I used Bayes theorem, sir, but I'm unable to understand where exactly I went wrong.
okay. What is the answer you got?
I don't know, sir. I currently don't have my paper with me right now. But
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
so,
Anyways, you check it later. First one we will solve it in a procedure. Okay.
Okay.
So let's try to do. Let me tell you in the way you are supposed to write it in the exam. So what are they asking? There is one tube that is picked at random from a day's production, and you need to calculate the probability that the picked one is a defective one. So here there is no condition whether it is a defective one from the first, second, or the third mission. That's not the condition they are trying to implement, right? Now let D be the defective one. Okay, so D be the event for the defective bulb. Okay, then A1, A2, A3, B, the events where the tube is produced, events where the tube is produced, by mission 1, 2, and 3 respectively. So what is the probability of defective bulb? So probability of defective bulb will be known as probability of the mission, probability of A1, probability that you know that the bulb is produced by mission 1 into probability of D given A1. Means you know that the probability of the defective bulb known that it is produced by mission 1. Similarly, probability of A2 into probability of D given A2 plus probability of D A3 into probability of D given A3. So this is also coming from the logic of Bayes theorem. This is what you write in the denominator of Bayes theorem, right? So what is the probability of A1? What is the probability of the bulb getting produced due to mission 1? It is 50%. So there is a probability of half. What is the probability that the defective bulb is produced by mission 1?
5.
How much is it?
4%, sir.
4%. 4% means 4 out of 100, which is 1 by 25. plus what is the probability of A2?
So 25%.
That is 1/4. Right. What is the probability of D given A2? This also has 4% probability. Plus probability of A3 is how much?
25%, sir.
That is again 1/4 into probability of D given A3 is what?
1/5. 5%.
5 by 100. That is 1/20. Yeah.
Yes, sir. 1/20.
Now it is, I think you solve this, you will get the answer. 1/50 plus 1/100 plus 1/80. So how much is the answer you got, ma? You told something, no? 17/400. So you solve this, you will get that only. 17/400. That is right. Okay. I hope this part is clear, right? Now, how do you calculate that the defective tube was produced by machine E1? So what are they asking? Probability that of finding that it is manufactured by machine 1 and you know that it is a defective one is equal to what? That is probability of A1 into probability of what? D given A1. So probability of A1 into probability of D given A1 divided by the sum of all the probabilities. That's what we already calculated, P of D. Right? So what is the probability of A1, guys? Probability of A1 is 1/2. What is the probability of D given A1? It is 1/25. Means you know it is a defective bulb and it is manufactured by machine 1 divided by 17/400. How much is this going to be? This is going to be 200 and this will go 8 times. 8 divided by 17 will be the required answer. So this is how you use. So one thing I wanted to tell you guys is you can use Bayes' theorem whenever the events are what? What is the main condition? The events are supposed to be mutually exclusive and exhaustive at the same time. So generally when these percentage kind of things come, right, you will get 100%. So at that point, you can think of using Bayes' theorem. So 8 divided by 17. I hope you understood, right? So last problem, the equation of motion of a rocket, x is equal to 2t, y is equal to -40, z is equal to 40, where the time t is given in seconds and the distance is measured in kilometers. Based on the above information, answer the following questions. Which of the following points lie on the path of the rocket? So how to solve this, guys? It's very, very simple. So what will you write? X by 2 is equal to y by -4 is equal to z by 4. So what can you substitute in the place of x, y, z? So first one you substitute, you'll get 0. So 0 is equal to something will not work. Second point, if you substitute, you'll get half is equal to half. So second one is the one which satisfies. Third, if you substitute, what will you get? 1 is equal to minus or gone. So it is the second one that satisfies. So did you understand how I wrote this equation? Because they already gave it. Okay, next. At what distance will the rocket be from the starting point 0, 0, 0 in 10 seconds? How to calculate, guys? Here, what is given? T is given in seconds. So what will be the x coordinate, y coordinate, and z coordinate? X will be 20, y will be -40, and z will be 40. So what is the distance between 2 points? Root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, that is 400 plus 1600 plus 1600, that is 3200 plus 400, that is 3600. Answer will be 60. So 60 kilometers is the answer. If the position of a rocket at a certain instant of time is 3, -6, then what will be the height of the rocket from the ground, which is along the xy plane? So how to calculate this? It's a tricky question, but you need not solve anything. If the position of the rocket at a certain instant of time is 3, minus 6, 6, then what will be the height of the rocket from the ground, which is along the XY plane? This XY plane is the hint. So since they told XY plane, it will be the Z coordinate. So what is that Z coordinate, guys? It is 6. Answer will be 6. At certain instant of time, if rocket is above sea level, where equation of the surface of C is given as 3x minus y plus 4z is equal to 2, and the position of the rocket at that instant of time is 1, minus 2, 2, then the image of the position of the rocket in the sea. How to solve? So C is going to be the plane, right? The plane equation is given 3x minus y plus 4z is equal to 2. And the position of the rocket at that instant, if I take it as 1, minus 2, 2, then the image of the position of the rocket with respect to C. If I take x1, y1, z1, what is this is what we need to find. So how to solve this, guys? So if I take this point as A and this point as B, so what will be the equation of AB? So what will be the equation of AB? It will be x minus 1 divided by, see the way I'm writing, okay, x minus 1 by 3 is equal to y plus 2 by minus 1 is equal to z minus 2 divided by 4. How did I write that 3 minus 1 and 4? Because they gave us the plane equation. So 3, minus 1, 4 represents the direction ratios of the normal to this plane. So normal to the plane will be in proportion with this line, with the line AB. So since they are in proportion, I cancelled that lambda and I took it like this, right? Now, what will be the coordinates of this point? I'll do one thing. I'll take a point here, the foot of the perpendicular as, guys, are you there or not? I'll take this as HKL, for example. Then, so what I can do is, H minus 1 H minus 1, I can write it as some 3K or 3R, for example. Then K plus 2, I can write it as minus R. And L minus 2, I can write it as 4R. So how did I write this? Anybody?
You substituted it into the equation of AB, h comma k comma l.
Okay, h comma k comma l is what? There's a point on the plane, correct? So what is the direction ratio of, let me call this point as C. What is the direction ratio of AC? H minus 1, K plus 2 and L minus 2. Accepted? Right. And we know the direction ratios of the normal to the line. They are 3, minus 1 and 4. So aren't they both supposed to be in the same proportion? So that is why I didn't write it as 3. I wrote it as 3R. So H will be equal to 3R plus 1. K will be equal to minus R minus 2 and L will be equal to 4R plus 2. What you can do is you can take this and substitute it in this equation. When you do it in this equation, you will get the value of R. Once you get the value of R, substitute it here, you will get the value of HKL. Okay, am I clear? So what are you supposed to do? Take this and substitute it in the equation of plane. Substitute in equation of plane. So once you substitute it, R value is obtained. So once you get the R value, substitute it back here, then you will get H comma K comma L. So had the question been about the foot of the perpendicular, then you could have stopped with it. Since they asked you about the image, then what you can do is x1 plus 1 divided by 2 is H, y1 minus 2 divided by y1 minus 2 divided by 2 is K, and z1 minus 2, z1 plus 2 divided by 2 is L. Okay. So this is what you're supposed to do. Are you guys able to understand? So once you do this, you will get the value of x1, y1 and z1 because you already know the value of hk and L. And the answer for this question is minus 20 divided by 13, minus 15 divided by 13 and minus 18 divided by 13. So this will be the required answer. Okay. So that's it. This paper. Okay. There are no doubts, we can wind up. Okay, we can wind up this.
Sir.